Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and I got a lot of comments from you guys in my autumnification videos saying that I needed to get back out to my base, and I needed to work on that some. So I wasn't sure exactly what I was going to do, but then very fortunately, federal funding came in for me to work on this great bridge. So I've got me a ton of these stone bricks federally provided that I plan to use to, I don't know, build an awesome bridge. Check this bridge out. It's 4 wide. It's made out of half slab, so, you know, you get double the durability for half the cost. You also don't have to worry about mobs spawning atop it. Look at that. And see, then, even when you make a mistake, they just fall in the water, you know? So you don't kill anybody. This is clearly the best bridge I've ever constructed. I plan to continue on this, essentially until I hit Hypnotize's base, which I think is, I don't know, something like 20,000 blocks away. But, I mean, I'm making great progress, and I'm probably going in one of the cardinal directions. So, you know, because it's not going diagonal. So I'll eventually hit his base or something, right? You know, that's just good sense. So, I figure I'm going to build on this until I run out of blocks, and then, you know, I'll decorate it, and people will be excited, and they'll be like, oh man, what a wonderful bridge. I cannot wait to go experience it. You know, some people are actually afraid of bridges. I didn't really segue into that. I didn't even breathe between those sentences. You're going to think like, oh, he just edited that together very poorly, but no, that is my brain operating at full capacity. It just does not care. Like 164, I don't even know what that number is. It's probably not even a number. It would read nan on some calculators. Oh, wait, no. 164. That is, in fact, an integer that is evenly divisible by 2 and some other integer. You can tell because it's all sorts of even. The 4 at the end is what makes it even. If you sum the digits, 1, 6, and 4, you get, I don't know, 11, which is not divisible by 3. Meaning that 164 is not divisible by 3. So, I don't even know what they're talking about. Something about stacking blocks or something. I'm sure that they're having fun. But we're having fun, too. We are building the best bridge ever. Oh, wow, we're actually out of range of the primary tower thing over there with the, dang it, what do you call it? With the portal. Yeah, dang it. I need to be more attentive. I'm wasting too many of these blocks into the ground. 2 stacks of 36 blocks. This is not word problem time, King Daddy D-Mac and his associate Hypnotized. This is time to work on the bridge that we're going to make because everyone is tired of autumnification videos. They're just like, oh, what's that? Joe got permission to, like, autumnify Biff's house? Too bad. Building the best federally funded bridge ever. Let's just keep on continuing it. See? Look at this. There's a great little cow area here. Some of those, some people might call them, like, a pasture, you know? Or a pasture, if you're French. Or if you like bringing your milk very near boiling, but not actually too boiling. Apparently there's some sort of other method that they use to, like, keep milk, like, from going bad now. I saw it on the Wikipedia, but I didn't click the link. That is the sign of an adult who has any semblance of self-control, you know? Because, like, back in the day, I'd be like, oh, hey, what's this? There's a second way to, like, pasteurize milk that doesn't involve pasteurization? I would like to learn more. Let me ruin my entire evening. But no, Joe Hills, I'm an adult. I've also gotten into a discussion recently with my excellent friend, Isuma Void, about browsers. He is a big fan of that operatic browser, and I tend to just use whatever hasn't broken for me recently. And I've found that in my adulthood... Uh-oh. Robin time! Anyway, no, sorry, we're just messing with D-Mac. Hey, look, a sandbar! Oh, I really like that. That's pretty. Look at that. It makes a little serpent thing with a head there. Yep. Pretty cool. Anyway, where were we? Oh no, I did it wrong! I should have given you an assignment at the beginning of this video, like, every time I double stack something, yell, double stack! No, don't actually do that. Your parents, I get a lot of nice letters from your parents who are like, that Joe Hills fella, who is you, you're pretty alright. If I start encouraging you to scream things while watching my videos, that will be the end of those letters. Okay, we are now out of these wonderful half slabs things here. So we're just going to take this road all the way back to our little area here where we have more half slabs cooking. Should probably kind of go for a 45-degree angle. I'm in the fire. No, I'm not. Wonderful. Well, that was a good use of a ender pearl. And this one's just going to jump me right over it. But hey, at least I'm in the tree, so there we go. But yeah, I'm at the point where, like, when I was a kid, I'd be like, let me install a new version of Linux, because I've got nothing better to do. Oh, how long will it take to install from 4 CDs? A while? That's great, because I'm a teenager with a lot of free time. But now, you know, if somebody's like, hey, you should install this other browser, I'm like, if this wastes 20 minutes, then that's terrible, because then how will I make videos for people and work on my book and go to my job and spend time with my wife and prepare for the baby coming? It's just like, there's so much going on. It's not that I lack a childlike wonder or appreciation for that sort of stuff anymore. It's that I'm, like, crazy busy. Like, seriously, guys, they always tell you, like, oh, high school, it's the best years of your life, or blah, 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 blah. That's total lies. I'm way happier now as an adult than I was in high school. But what they don't do a great job of telling you is you have a lot more time now than you will for the rest of your life. So use it as awesome. Why am I doing that? That's not helpful. Use it as awesomely as you can. Like, in my case, all that Linux stuff I did ended up helping me get a job and whatnot as an adult, which was super helpful. In fact, it's the job I still have, even though I'm not doing as much with the Linuxes day-to-day, or Linuxes. So let's just continue along our bridge here. You know, those skills definitely... I'm just going to go right off the side, aren't I? Womp. Oh, how wonderful. I'm now under the water. I thought to myself earlier, you know, there's a lot of water down there. I wonder what it's like. Oh, good. I'll explore it close up once again. Oh, well, now I can look at the pasture. Hi, cows. Huh. Well, so let's see. Lots of glitchy little areas here. So, in terms of excellent planning and not having done any, I don't think I can get back up there. I don't think that there's actually a way for me to do that right now. So, I think the best thing we can do is to start building one of them nether spires that'll hopefully give us enough elevation to begin ascending up there. So let's just go ahead and... Now, the trick to these nether spires is just to make lots of organic shapes that kind of follow the contours of the ground at first, and then just kind of build off that later. So, just kind of go through here like this. Now, we don't have any trees nearby, so we can actually start lighting these kind of at this level. Luckily for me, look at that, I remembered a flint and steel. Boom! Steely Joe. Flinted it up. Okay, but yeah, anyway... So, like, I was going to say, like, in high school and stuff, you have a lot more time than you will as an adult. And so, you know, if you have something that you want to learn about that, you know, you might someday want to make your job, like, in my case, like, I'm trying to get better at doing video stuff, just spend as much time as you can just reading about whatever it is you want to do for a living and like, watching stuff that people make or like learning about it, tutorials or whatever. You know, let's say that you want to be a cook. You're going to have a lot more time to possibly experiment with cooking when you're in high school than when you are like working your first job, which might not be anything related to cooking. Because that's the thing, is you might get a job that has nothing to do at first with what you really want to do, and you got to kind of work your way over to it or up to it. I'm really wishing that I had not... I got rid of, like, most of the netherrack in my inventory, because I thought, oh, I won't need that. And clearly that was a falsehood. Clearly I do indeed, and in fact, need that. Netherrack, you are definitely wearing me down some. Okay, so let's see. From here, can we get enough elevation to get up there? Yes. The answer is yes. The practical application, the practical side of that was Yes, but next time. So let's give that another go. Building with Joe Hills. He architects like no other. Dang it. I'm glad I brought that extra block here, although that'll prevent me from doing this again. Okay. So, let's kind of bring this a little closer here. Nope. What about that time? Any better? No. No, not at all better. Dang it. This is normally the sort of thing that I would like to blame Vetches for. But on the plus side, at least my face is refreshed. My iron boots are getting a good wash, you know, because when you have something made out of iron, the first thing you want to do is just get water all over it. You know, you're just like, oh, hey, this stuff's pretty cool, but you know what would improve it greatly? Oxidation. And the best way to really get oxidation started is to expose it to a ton of water. Okay, so clearly I'm going too steep an angle here. So let's go a much shallower angle. Or I'm going to... Dang it. Try again. What about that one? Yeah! There we go! Only 8 ender pearls wasted in the process. Outstanding. So, this has been a pleasant detour. But on the plus side, at least we got another little landmark going on here that'll complement that coming out this way. So we are just going to continue our bridging process. Because once again, bridging is creating connections. And not necessarily between two places. Sometimes you have to create a bridge in order to find out where you want to go. Think about that. Don't think about a bridge as meeting from two directions, but think about a bridge as just one direction inside of your heart. A ray piercing through every veil. Or, I don't know, haranguing every Vankman. Whatever kind of ray you like. If you like the ray to soul or whatever, or the do-re-mi, then that's okay too. Or that's o-ray too. You know what? It can be o-ray. Just don't, I don't know. This is not going to be a commercial for Oil of O-Ray, because I'm not allowed to take paid sponsorships without notifying YouTube. And also, they did not offer me any money, which is the greater tragedy. So, yeah, Johnson & Johnson, get on that. Start writing me some checks, because I got a baby to eventually feed. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, so when I was in high school, I spent a bunch of time, you know, doing computer stuff or whatever. That was great. But now when I look back, I'm like, man, if I had just started in video then, I would be so awesome now. And Tawhid Bondia, who's a web cartoonist, when people ask him how to get good at webcomics, he famously replied, have started 10 years ago. And so, like, if you're a high schooler right now, don't expect to be immediately successful at anything you do, but just remember that, like, by the time you're my age, you'll be, like, way ahead of other people who are just starting at my age. So, you know, there's that. Take some solace in that. Or some comfort. Whatever you like. Whatever word that means, like, happiness, general, warm feeling, fuzzy, good feelings, happiness, cuddle, snuggle, buzzle, fuzzle thing. Just that. That's the word. That's the word for you. No! Wrong! Bad blocks. Oh, see, that looks nice already. Got our little thing going on here. Got some... So this is that sandbar still that I really like. Some islands that continue out of ways. Yeah. Okay, great. So, once we get to Hypno's house, he's going to be really mad. Because he's like, I moved all the way out here just so I wouldn't have people haranguing me all the time. And, you know, I did it anyway. I came to harangue him. Womp. Joe Hills with the harangue. I'm a regular harangatang. I go bananas for that sort of thing. Oh, that was a bad one. But that's fine, because this is a video where we build bridges. And sometimes the bridges we build are not as funny as the bridges we wish we hadn't built. So, and that's a really weird sentence. You can write that on an e-card or something, and people will be like, I'm not really sure I understand this. And you will let them know that that is acceptable. And punch in the sky is not the proper way to throw an ender pearl. Boom. 1. Wow, this is a long bridge. 2. Uh-oh. Marion just got home. So maybe what I need to do is go be a good husband because she has been working on curing leukemia all day, and it would be nice if I didn't make her be quiet. So, anyway, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. Bridge to nowhere joke. I hope somebody got it. Okay, bye.